What's stopping you from stepping into the greatness God has destined for you, that fire inside that dream you've held onto through every storm? It's time to rise and shine. It's time to be about that business. It's time to understand that if you want to get something out of your life, you got to be willing to work for it. I'm talking to the one that wants to go beyond the limit. I'm talking to the one that is willing to work a little bit harder than the next man or the next woman. I'm talking to the one that's been through hell. I'm talking to the one that really wants to take it to that level, yet no one has ever been. When you step into that room, when you step into that environment, you got to be hungry enough to eat what is coming your way. You cannot be concerned about what can't be done. You need to be focused on what must be done. If you feel that you are not in a position to do it, then why show up in the first place? You got to understand that it takes grit, passion, and determination to get to the level of where you want to be, but you got to understand the difference between levels and going beyond them. You can't stay in one place and expect to get to the next place. You can't look at the sky, because beyond the sky, there's a great big universe. Now, what are you gonna do about it? Are you prepared to push? Are you prepared to work? Are you prepared to dig? You got the fight, you got the push, you got to give everything you have, because I tell you, this weakness won't save you. All you need is the power, the strength, and the tenacity to give it everything you got. Have the love for your grit. Have the love with every rep that you push out, and understand it is up to you to get the most of everything that you work so hard for. Psalm chapter 28 verse 7 proclaims, "The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in him and he helps me." Lean on his strength, because he's got you covered. Now you got to also understand this. It ain't gonna be easy. It's not gonna be a walk in the park. There's always more to give. You've got to be willing to sacrifice. You've got to be willing to hurt. You've got to be willing to yell out whatever it takes. Keep pushing forward. Don't you give up on your life. Don't you give up on those reps. Don't you give up on giving it what it takes to get the most of yourself. If you believe in your possibilities, then make it work for you. If you believe that that weight is too heavy, then you won't push it. If you believe that when you're running that bomb and you want to give up, you better find another way and push harder than you've ever pushed. Don't get tired. Don't get weak. Find a way, make the way, push your body, push your mind, push your soul, and give it everything you got, because someone else out there may want it a little better than you do. Now, if you say what you are, then be what you need to be. If you want to get something out of life, then fight for your life. When you're in that gym, find a way to go beyond that limit. Find a way to push your body. It is your body. It is yours. You own it. It belongs to you. The time that you have in this world, you only got a short time. Make the time count. Make the moment count. Give it something. Feed that body. Kill that body. Kill that mind. Build that soul and go to work. Deuteronomy chapter 31 verse 6 commands, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." Who's ready to fight for their life today? Stand up. Let me hear you share your fire in the comments, because God's calling you to greatness, because this is the hour, this is the time, this is it now, and I want to see you working. I want you to dig. I want you to feel it. I want you to struggle. I want you to hurt. I want you to bleed. I want you to fight, because this is that time. Show the world and show up, and most importantly, do your job and do that business. Remember the time when you wanted more, the time when there were people in your life that did not believe in you. Remember the time when you honestly gave up on the possibilities of the uniqueness that you had inside. Remember, there was a time that you complained so much, but yet did so little there. Comes to a point in your life that you must recognize that there's a little bit more that has to be done than just complaining about it. You have to realize that you don't have any other opportunities waiting for you if you're not willing to work for the first opportunity that's been given to you. You don't have a lot of time left, so there's no reason to complain. You're not even in a position to complain. You have to figure out that there has to be another idea about you, and you have to understand that there has to be something even greater and more challenging waiting for you. And if you're not willing to step outside of your comfort zone, if you're not willing to understand the principles and the possibilities that you have within yourself, then everything that you are thriving for, everything that you are hungry for, will soon come to an end. Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11 assures, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Trust that God's plan is bigger than your pain. Now, I'm not here to preach to you about this. I'm here to let you know that there are things that are going on around you right now that are far greater than your complaining. You're complaining about so much, but yet you show no action. If you could trade places with someone right now, and the person that you're trading places with may have it just a little bit tougher than you have it going on in your life right now. So many people are suffering from so many things in this world at this moment, but yet you're complaining. So many people in this world right now wish they could trade places with you, but yet you're still complaining. You don't have that right to just give up. You don't have that right to just throw in the towel and say that it's over for you. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to understand that the reason that you are existing in this world right now is because you have things that must be done, and only certain people are qualified to take it to the level that it needs to be taken to. There should never be a limitation to wherever it is that you are seeking and how far you are willing to travel and how far you are willing to go. Isaiah chapter 40 verse 31 promises, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." Keep your hope alive, because God's strength will carry you higher than you ever imagined. Sometimes people tend to get a little lazy. Sometimes people like to put themselves in this little bitty box and just say that they are okay with where they are. There can never just be an okay to anything when it comes to that life. There should never just be a complacent mindset. How do we evolve? How do you evolve? How do you grow? One thing about success: there are going to be many struggles, there are going to be many challenges, and there are going to be a lot of things that you may not even understand. But you got to go back to where it started. Remember when you wanted more because you cannot satisfy your hunger with negative energy? Being negative doesn't help you to grow. Being doubtful doesn't give you the power that you need. You have to come to a point in your life that you must realize that there are things that are going on that are testing you. And maybe you may be in a position where you feel that you are broken, or you feel that you're going to be broken. But I'm here to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, that you are built to last. I'm here to let you know that you don't have the right to complain anymore. I'm here to let you know that you got to keep on living and living on strong. Psalm chapter 147 verse 3 declares, "He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds." God is knitting you back together stronger than before. What's your wound right now? Share it with us. Let's lift it up to the Lord, because His healing is real. Let me tell you something else. Every scar you carry is a testament to your survival. Every tear you've shed has watered the seeds of your purpose. You're not here by accident. God didn't create you to shrink back, but to stand tall, to shine His light through your story. The struggles you face are not meant to break you, but to mold you into the warrior He designed you to be. Keep pushing, keep praying, keep believing, because the Lord is your refuge. Psalm chapter 46 verse 1 states, "God is our refuge and strength and ever-present help in trouble." When the world feels like it's crumbling, run to Him and He'll hold you steady. Who's standing tall today? Tell me in the comments, what's the scar that's made you stronger? I dare you to take a trip to your local hospital, and if you have an opportunity to walk down those corridors and witness so many different people, different age groups, different ethnicities, and each one of these individuals is fighting something. They're dealing with some type of sickness, and some of these sicknesses they may not be able to recover from. I dare you to walk down a neighborhood where there are many people that are homeless and have no place to go, no food to eat, barely even have clothes on their backs. I dare you to realize that maybe you just don't have it so bad after all. Maybe it's time for you to realize and recognize that your troubles are not that bad. Maybe it's time that you realize that you need to get away from the drama that's in your life. Maybe it's time for you to stop chasing misery and start chasing your dreams. Reconnect with yourself, because this is not the time for you to be wasting putting yourself back instead of pushing yourself forward, ladies and gentlemen. You have so much to offer, so much to give, so much to do. But doing it and sitting around waiting for it to happen is just going to stay in neutral. You have to electrify the desire that you once had. Philippians chapter 4 verse 13 affirms, "I can do all this through Him who gives me strength." With God, no dream is too big, no obstacle too tall. So the next time you feel like complaining, you feel like worrying, and you're so concerned about other things that don't necessarily concern you, ask yourself, is it making you better? Is it taking you higher? Are you going further? Or are you just being complacent and complaining and worrying and doing things that are not better for you? Or are you going to realize that maybe just going up that mountain does take a little bit more work than just having something handed to you? Or are you going to be that person that realizes that if and when you get to the top of the mountain, it don't just stop there, you got to figure out another way to go even higher. You have to electrify and get all the things that are necessary within you to start doing the things that you need to do. So when the time comes, you can kick down that door and move toward the possibilities of being the best of who you really are. Don't lose yourself in the things that's not going to give you the strength and the capacity of understanding that you matter for something. Don't lose yourself in fear. Don't lose yourself in doubt. Dare yourself to be better. Dare yourself to be unique. Dare yourself to be the best possibility that the world has yet to see. 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7 teaches, for the Spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline. Step into that power because God's got a mission for you. Life, how beautiful it is, how amazing it is to be able to rise up in the morning and have that sunshine on your face rather than on your grave. What makes life so unique and so beautiful? It is beautiful because whatever you have that you may be facing, what you may be dealing with, life is still good. Life has so many moving parts, but life is always good. Every day is a new day and another opportunity that others may not have. This life that you have been given, this life that you are temporarily holding on to, this life that has been just given to you for only temporary reasons, has more meaning than you can ever imagine. So many people in the world take life for granted instead of realizing that you have to take the opportunity to live it the best way you know how. Psalm chapter 139 verse 14 declares, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful, I know that full well. You are God's masterpiece crafted with purpose. What's one thing you're grateful for in this life? Share it, because your gratitude can inspire someone else. Now on this journey of life, you're going to face a significant amount of circumstances, a significant amount of challenges. You're going to fall into areas that you cannot understand, and maybe it's not in a position for you to understand at that moment. When you start to feel that you are in a position that you don't love your life, then shame on you, because your life is a beautiful thing and no one deserves to ruin it. No one deserves to control it. No one deserves to steal your joy. Your life is your life, and you have the right to live it the best way you can. You must discipline yourself and take full control and responsibility for the outcome or whatever it is that you are seeking at this moment. There are going to be so many different things that you will embark on. There are going to be so many different things that's going to try to slow you down. There are going to be so many different challenges that you must face. But instead of running away from the challenge, run toward the challenge. Be able to understand that life has meaning, it has reason, and all of these things that you may be thinking that is so hard on you, just remember sometimes you're going to have to go through these changes, these circumstances that put you in a position to make you feel that you're not worthy anymore. But make no mistake, you are worthy. You were created for something. You wasn't created for nothing. Life has a gift of giving, a gift of receiving, and rather if it's good or bad, you've got to make sure you understand that these circumstances and challenges has to happen in your life. Ephesians chapter 2 verse 10 proclaims, for we are God's handiwork created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. You're on a divine assignment. Don't let the enemy derail you. You will come to a point that you may feel that you are in a hopeless situation. You may come to a point in your life where you are at the end of a rope and the only thing left to do is to climb up, because you only can do so much for so long. But make sure you're doing much more instead of doing less. Stop stressing about the things that you cannot control and start focusing on the things that you have control of. Take control of your life, take control of the opportunities, believe in yourself, and know that it is not over for you. So Many people out there in this world right now will try to tell you not to be something that you feel in your heart that you want to be. So many people out there right now are miserable, and they'll try their best to take you with them. Do not let misery control the life that you have. Do not let anyone tell you how to live it. Do not let anyone validate your purpose. Do not let anyone validate your destiny. Someone told you a long time ago that you wasn't worthy. Someone looked you in the eye and said you wasn't gonna make it. I say to you right now that you will make it. I say to you right now that you must make it. I say to you right now that you must tell excuses, fear, and doubt that it has no place in your place of business, for this is your life that you are fighting for. This is your life that you are living for. And make no mistake, no one is going to do you better than you. Don't wait for something to happen, you make it happen. You make it happen for a reason and take full responsibility and control of this thing we call life. John chapter 10 verse 10 reveals the thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I have come that they may have life and have it to the full. Claim that abundant life Jesus promised. What's one step you're taking toward it? Share it. Let's hold each other accountable now. Let's dig deeper. You're not just fighting for today, you're fighting for the legacy God has placed in your hands. Every step you take, every hurdle you clear is a brick in the foundation of what He's building through you. The world may tell you to settle, but the Lord says keep moving. The pain you feel is temporary, but the purpose God has for you is eternal. Don't let the noise of doubt drown out His voice. Keep your eyes on Him because He's guiding you through the valley to the mountaintop. Psalm chapter 23 verse 4 comforts. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Who's walking through a valley right now? Reach out, share your story, because God's leading you to victory. The time has come, has come, has come. The moment of truth is here. The question is, are you ready? Are you prepared? Do you have the strength? Everybody wants to win, but they don't understand what it means to sacrifice to win it all. Everybody wants to be a champion, but are you prepared to work hard enough to become the champion that you believe you can be? Do you think you have the mindset now? Do you understand what it means to get into what they call beast mode? But I'm here to let you know right now, ladies and gentlemen, it ain't about being beast mode, it's about life and death mode. It's about putting it on the line. It's about pushing yourself and giving it 110% of everything you got. There is nothing that you could do once you're here except finish what you start. When the week just starts to talk to you and whisper sweet nothings in your ear, you got to recognize that that conversation doesn't help you. That conversation that you're having with weakness, it's not going to build you. It's not going to push you. It's not going to lift you. You've got to recognize that there's work that must be done. You've got to be responsible. You got to be capable. You got to be willing to work for what you want. Joshua chapter 1 verse 9 commands, have I not commanded you, be strong and courageous? Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. God's got your back. Step boldly into your purpose. I know sometimes people like to talk the talk. I know some people like to pretend to be something they're not. I know sometimes people say they're lying, but you can't be a lion if you don't understand the rules of the jungle. So ladies and gentlemen, you got to recognize what it means to sacrifice, what it means to be powerful, what it means to be strong. This is your moment to shine, and if you're not willing to shine, then step aside. If you're not willing to work, then this is not the place for you. You got to toughen up, you got to look up, you got to build up. If you want it, this is the time to go get it, but you got to work for it, you got to believe in it, you got to trust in it. You got to let the power flow through the veins. The blood is real. The blood will push you. The pump that you're getting in this place right now is going to take you up and over the top. But if you're not hungry, if you're not willing to get it, then you're going to starve. You're going to starve because you're not hungry. You're going to starve because you're not willing. You're going to starve because you don't want it. Only the hungry knows how to eat. Only the hungry knows how to fight. Hebrews chapter 12 verse 1 urges, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles. And let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us. Keep running because God's cheering you on. You don't have time to step back. You got to go for it. You got to push harder. You got to dig a little bit deeper. Some people, all they do is talk. When you're in this place of business, there is no talking. Your only conversation is moving what's in front of you. The only conversation is pushing when you feel you can't push. The only conversation is you against you. The rest doesn't matter. The excuses don't matter. The weakness don't count. Excuses, get out of my way. That's what this is about. So you got to recognize when it gets tough, you better get tough. Easy does not count. Easy does not work. You can't cheat your way up. You got to push your way up. Not everyone is ready to be at the top. Not everyone is suitable to be at the top. If you're having a mental breakdown, then the body will believe everything that the mind is telling it to do. You got to understand the mind is a terrible thing to waste. And if the mind ain't right, then the body won't be right. You have to understand that you have to have a connection, the connection of righteousness, the connection of fighting, the connection of faithfulness in you and your abilities and your strength and your honor and your integrity. Everything that you do in this moment counts in this place. You can't wait for someone else to push you through it. You got to push yourself. You are born, and you are born to live and fight. Romans chapter 8, verse 37 assures no, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him who loved us. You're a conqueror, claim it, live it, fight for it. So on this day and for the rest of your life, if you're working, work a little bit harder. You can't do easy. There is no easy in success. There is no easy in pushing that weight. There is no easy in running that extra mile. If it's easy, why are you doing it? If it's easy, how are you growing? If it's easy, how are you going to be your best suffer now and get the rewards later? Don't ask for it, take it, it's yours. Go get it. If you believe in the possibilities, then make it work for you. Don't let the enemy steal your joy or your purpose. Keep your eyes on the prize because God's got a reward waiting for those who persevere. James chapter 1 verse 12 promises, "Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love him." What's your prize dream? Share it in the comments because your vision can spark someone else's faith. Now, you got to also understand this. It ain't going to be easy. It's not going to be a walk in the park. There's always more to give. You gotta be willing to sacrifice. You got to be willing to hurt you. Gotta be willing to yell out whatever it takes. Keep pushing forward. Don't you give up on your life. Don't you give up on those reps. Don't you give up on giving it what it takes to get the most of yourself. Some of you right now may be wondering, why is this guy yelling? I'm not yelling. I'm making noise. I'm making noise to scare away your excuses. I'm sounding off because maybe that weakness doesn't understand the power that you possess. I know for myself, if I've got to shout it out, I'm going to shout it out. I'm not going to let things hold me down. I'm not going to let people tell me I don't count. I'm not going to let this place of business tell me I have no business. Yes, the voice, the power, the passion, the love, everything that I have inside, I give it to you. I give it to the listener. I give it to the weightlifter. I give it to the marathon runner. I give it to the swimmer. I give it to the Zumba dancer. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from. When the time comes, you must recognize that you've got to be better. You got to be tougher. You got to be stronger, because nothing that did not create you cannot break you. Be the best of yourself. Be the strongest of the strongest. Don't let anything or anyone hold you back because you haven't. It's all in you. Possess it, love it, live. You get all you got, and from the bottom of my heart, be productive. Stay strong in it. No excuses, and conduct your business. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 58 encourages, "Therefore, my dear brothers and sisters, stand firm. Let nothing move you. Always give yourselves fully to the work of the Lord, because you know that your labor in the Lord is not in vain." And let me leave you with this. Your journey is a testimony. Every time you get knocked down and get back up, you're writing a story that will inspire generations. God didn't bring you this far to leave you stranded. He's equipping you, strengthening you, and guiding you to a future brighter than you can imagine. So keep fighting, keep believing, and keep trusting in His plan. Revelation chapter 3, verse 8 declares, "I know your deeds. See, I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut. I know that you have little strength, yet you have kept my word and have not denied my name." That door is open for you. Walk through it with faith. So who's with me? Rise up, claim your purpose. and let's show the world what God can do through us. Drop a comment below, share your dream, your struggle, your victory. Tell me what's driving you, what's holding you back, and let's lift each other up. No excuses, no quitting. Start today, start now, and let's conduct our business with God's strength leading the way.